Hello friends, welcome to SQL Server tutorial. Now we are at the final part of the subseries SQL Server Profiler. Here we will see how to analyze the captured events. This time we are going to explore the extended events so that got saved in a file. In the previous video, if you remember, we selected dtemp1 to save the extended event capture. So in the last video you saw the captured event in the UI itself, but if you don't want to see the stuff in the UI, those will get collected in the background file. So in this video we will open that file and see some of the analyzing techniques. So there are a lot of analysis technique available, and here if you see in the offline we are just grouping the content. This is a reported error, and this one is RPC completed, batch completed, and statement completed. Likewise, you can group the database event, and you can review the content based on the timestamp. There is also some filtering technique available. Instead of seeing that here in the offline screen, let's directly go to the demo and start analyzing our captured event file. Event file in the sense extended event file. So if you see in C temp1 trace student table, that's what we collected in the previous video. And the captured extended events are placed in the XEL file. From the type you can read Microsoft SQL Server extended event log file, and its size also specified here 121 KB, but we gave I think 500 MB, also 5 round robin files, but so that's all the event is captured. So the extended events are meant for continuous monitoring, but for the demo purpose I just created the extended event and switched it off. Also here if you see, we stopped the SQL Server, or we quit the SQL Server Management Studio. Now these two you can forget. This one is for server side tracing, and we captured server side trace event as part of our previous videos. Can even delete this. So to open this, we can simply double click and it will automatically get opened in SQL Server Management Studio. If you see, it doesn't ask any username or password because it's already a captured event and somebody shared it to you. This is meant for diagnosis purpose, right? So the event file may be captured on your production site and it will be given to you for offline analysis. So it will not ask for username or password. So if it is asking for username, it's not possible for you to provide username and password that is relevant to the production site, right? So that's why you can open it directly without any username password and do the offline analysis here. If you see here, there are a lot of events captured as part of our examination, and the event starts at 6:32 p.m. to 6:34, almost 3 minutes of events available with us. You can go for so there is extended events, and you can see a lot of offline analysis option you can do aggregation, grouping, filters. So filters you can get from the toolbar as well. Okay, here it is, and just moved it to the second line. And when you click filter, you can set a timer, and since our time is very short, 1832 to 1834, when I click apply, you can see all the events are shown here. Now since our time frame is very less, we cannot filter a specific set of records. But imagine that the extended event ran on the production system for 12 days. Then this filter option will be useful for you. For now, since we have only few minutes, I'm just taking a short range of time and clicking apply, and there is nothing during that time period. So let me do clear all, and 1832 and 33 there is nothing, and during 34 there are some events, right? Now let's go ahead with filtering. Here when I move the slider it will show. So 33 and 34 are only 34, and once I click apply, you can see the events got filtered. So now it is showing only the 3 events, and you can look at what are all those events on that specific 1 minute period, right? So batch completed, and there is one more batch completed, and in that batch completed we can see 3 statements got executed to insert the rows, and that happened on this specific time, right? You can go back to filter and clear all the filtering, click apply, and okay. Once you perform filtering, you can also go with the grouping option, and in that grouping, say for example, you can group based on timestamp or group based on name. Let me go ahead with the group based on the timestamp, and when I click OK, it will show the group with different timestamps. Let me go ahead with the name based group. This will be more useful. And here if you see, now the events are grouped based on the event name. So now if I am interested only on batch completed, I can expand and experiment all batch completed events. And even you can go for filtering at this stage and filter event only on first part, skipping the event that happened at 1834. Now if you see, SQL batch completed is still high here. Now let me go to the filtering and take the second part, apply and OK, and you can see there are only 2 groups at this time, and I can see there are 2 batch that got completed during that time frame. You can also perform aggregate and other stuff, and these filtering and grouping options are really useful whenever data is huge. Here our data is spanning for just 3 minutes only, and so with that we can able to demo at least the filtering and grouping. That's all here in this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.